A fellow YouTuber, LivingChivalry, wanted me to do a side-by-side comparison between my regular 357 Magnum carry gun and the 44 Magnum, which I just had done a video on saying how carryable this actually was. So I'm going to choose, the snub nose of this one and the snub nose of this and compare them directly for him. I'll give you size, weight, length, height differences. And remember, we're comparing summertime carry to winter carry. So this is going to be bigger. Of course, it's a bigger caliber gun, much more powerful gun. But, when you're thinking winter and summer, you have a lot of different criteria between the two carries. You can cover a lot better in the winter than you can in the summer. And this is a very small gun. So even though this gun looks monstrous next to this gun, it's really not a very big gun. If you compare it to some of my SIG semi-autos, it's actually pretty small. So let's get on with the comparison here. Before I get too far along in this video here today, I want to tell people I got an email from another YouTuber today that said that I had been a picture of me been posted on a internet fail blog, and I went and checked it out. Pretty funny stuff. I'll put a link down below. So far, I've only got a 4 thumb down rating, and that's bumming me out a little bit. I want people to go, if you get a chance, get over there, vote me down. I want that full 5 thumbs down rating once the day's over with, if possible. So check it out. It's just really funny. I got a kick out of it today. I've actually been posting on there, let them know that it was me. So check it out. As far as weight is concerned, I've weighed this gun before. It's 1 pound 8 ounces. I'm not going to weigh it now because it's loaded, because I just pulled it out of my belt, so it's going to be a little heavier. This one is 2 pounds 4 ounces. Now, these aren't the manufacturer's weights. I used my own scale on these, which is pretty accurate. It's not the greatest scale in the world, but it's pretty accurate. So 1 pound 8 ounces, 2 pounds 4 ounces, which, as you know, that's a 12-ounce difference, which is 3/4 of a pound. So this gun is 3/4 of a pound heavier than this gun, which is just a little under 50% of this gun's weight again. It's probably looking at 40 to 45% of this gun's weight one more time for this gun. So this gun is considerably heavier. But like I say, good belt negates weight issues anyway, so I'm not really worried about weight, because weight doesn't factor in that much for me until you get to like extremely heavy weights. So this gun is not an extremely heavy weight. My SIGs weigh much more. And in the winter, like I say, summer carry, winter carry. Summer carry, light clothing, probably a lighter belt, lighter shorts. Winter carry, jeans, heavier belt, heavier cover clothing, so the weight's really not going to matter much then either. Thickness is going to be the big difference. I mean, both of these guns are relatively small guns, but there is going to be a big difference in the thickness, since one's a 44 mag, one's 357. Now, they're both 6-shot, so I'm not comparing a 5-shot this time to a 6-shot. I'm comparing both 6-shots. This one is about 1 4/10 inch thick. The 44 mag is considerably larger. It's 1 7/10 inch thick. So you're looking at 3/10 of an inch. So that's just a little over a 1/4 inch difference in thickness. And then when you take half of that off, because you're only dealing, like I say, you pretty much negate this side, so you're only dealing with this part. So you're really dealing with 1/8 of an inch more thickness that you're going to have to conceal. So, and the thickness isn't going to be that big of a deal. So height and length will make a bigger factor, as big a factor as thickness in this case. Okay, if I line them up here with the tops level with each other and the back straps on a level plane here, you can see there is a little bit of a difference in length. It's about a 1/2 inch, extremely close to a 1/2 inch, so not a huge difference there when you're looking at a difference between summer carry, winter carry. 1/2 inch is not much of a difference in length. Okay, when you line the tops of the guns up level, taking sights into account, which is actually giving this gun a little bit of a disadvantage because the sight is much higher on it than the other gun. But we're going to take everything into account here, but just keep in mind that this is including a sight that's quite a bit higher. And even then, the difference is still less than an inch. It's about 9/10 of an inch. I keep forgetting this thing does inches in tenths and not eighths, which is weird. So not a big difference there.